Hey, how's it going, everyone? Seafood Dax here. So today we're going to be going over JKD lineages. Now, for a lot of you that have been involved in the community for some time, this is going to be old news. But for some of you that are just starting out and want to get into JKD, I believe it's very important you ask your instructor which lineage he is under, okay? Because it's going to greatly determine what type of training you're going to receive. Now, I'm going to start this off by reading a quote from Bruce Lee himself off the Bruce Lee Jeet Kune Do commentaries book. And it goes like this. Taki Kimura, a friend and quality assistant for over 10 years, teaches occasionally in Seattle. James Lee, an ex-Kung Fu instructor, closes school and has a club in Oakland. And Danny Nosanto teaches as a hobby here in his home in Southern California. Both Taki and James are more steeped in the Wing Chun Chinese system because they met me at an earlier stage in my development. And consequently, whenever I see the two of them, I try to liberate them more from one way to walk the pathless path. Dan, a dedicated professional, met me during the midst of my evolution. So this is where you get the great divide, okay? The JKD original guys are going to be more steeped in Wing Chun and kickboxing, whereas the JKD concept guys who fall under Danny Nosanto and his various students who he's made into instructors are going to be more diverse, okay? And in that the JKD original guys don't like to train, at least most of them don't train weapons nor grappling. Now, I think this is a great shame because all one has to do is look at the last two movies of Bruce Lee and you'll see where he was headed. If you look at Enter the Dragon, you see in the opening scenes, Bruce ends the fight with a crucifix armbar. And obviously later in the movie, you see him with the two Eskrima sticks. And he also fights with a pole. And in Game of Death, even though he didn't get to finish it in the last scenes, you see him against Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He does a triangle choke, transitions to getting the back, and gets a bulldog choke. So, and he's also using the green bamboo stick against Danny Nosanto, and he's using it much like a Western fencer. So, not a lot of people know that after Game of Death, Bruce Lee planned on making a movie based on the Green Bamboo Warrior and expanding a little bit more upon this weapon. So I think it's pretty clear where Bruce Lee was heading, and even in his books, this book has it, and the Tao of JKD, it definitely has it. You see diagrams, drawings of Bruce Lee drawing out techniques from catch wrestling, from judo, from jiu-jitsu, and luckily this poster behind me has a lot of those catch wrestling techniques, okay, that he showed. All right, you could see he did, leg locks, right? He has like neck cranks. Down there he's got some the Nelson, some turtle guard attacks, right? So it's pretty clear where Bruce Lee was heading, at least in my opinion, okay? Up there you see some toe holds, okay? So the JKD original guys, are they great instructors? Are they great martial artists? Yes, okay? But don't tell the JKD concept guys that what they're doing is not Jeet Kune Do, because it's clear that Bruce Lee was heading that way and that he was a fan of weapons and of grappling. So there you go, folks. that's my advice to you if you're just starting out. And if you just want to learn kickboxing and some Wing Chun, then go for an original guy. But if you want to be a little bit more diverse, which I think is what Bruce Lee would have wanted us to be, and a lot of his writings, I'm not going to go through all of them, because it's all there. It's all in the books I showed you. Read it for yourself, and you make up your own mind. All right, guys. Till next time.